I am on the line. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you great. Well, this is your night, John. Each and every Tuesday night. Actually, is anybody know I have
All right. Yeah, I pretty much do this every Tuesday night for brokers and also customers alike to make sure that everybody's aware of what exactly the home automation is actually all about. And of course, I always like to introduce the company that actually really brought this in, and with Doug Teskey. Now, Consumer Choice Marketing, they've actually been well established since 2008. They've actually been 100% debt free since day one, and they actually hold over a 90% customer retention and satisfaction rate, just from all the partners that we do actually have with all the supply companies out there. And of course, one of the biggest ones that we do have is IGS Energy. Now, they've actually been well established since 1989. They actually hold over 1 million customers, and they actually specialize in the commercial and residential natural gas and electricity deregulation industry. Now, the footprint that Consumer Choice Marketing actually holds with all the suppliers that we do have under our belt, it actually consists of about 36 states and climbing. Now, whether that's electricity and natural gas, or natural gas only, or just electricity only, you have about 20 to 25 states that are actually opened up for residential. So the idea that Doug Teskey wanted to bring on was the idea to expand the footprint to all 50 states, to actually give everybody the opportunity to actually really help you reduce your electricity cost and help you save some money. So the idea that he actually did come on with was the idea is, what do you want to control? Whether it's for your home and or your business, you can take control of it, whether you're sitting on your couch or halfway across the world. Now, the opportunity actually to help you reduce your cost and give you the control is what this system is all about. Now, the iControl Energy Home Automation Starter Kit was actually launched in June of 2014. Now, with the idea with this, it gives you the idea of the smart app that Doug Teskey actually created for us. We own the product, so we can do a lot more than what a lot of other companies can do. Now, with this, it actually gives you the T5800 Vinstar Color Touch Smart Programmable Thermostat. It's kind of a tongue twister on that. The idea that they actually the pretty much the nickname for this is, it thinks it's a digital picture frame. Now, with the capabilities that it actually gives you, especially with a Wi-Fi key, it's going to give you the automation to be able to actually control and manage your thermostat like you've never been able to before. Also, on top of that, you get two smart sockets, which helps you to eliminate the energy drainers, such as cable boxes, game consoles, so on and so forth with that. Also, you get the smart hub, which is actually the brains of the operation. That's what actually sends the signal from your phone to the hub, which actually transfer it immediately to the device and vice versa. So that's going to be pretty much giving you the control no matter where you are on your smartphone itself, or PC, or tablet. Now, you also get the water leak detector. Now, what that's actually going to be doing is, a lot of insurance companies out there, especially for homeowners, are actually noticing this device to actually help pretty much detect any type of water that's actually leaking into the foundation for your home and or your business. So a lot of them are actually looking at and actually giving homeowners a discount on their homeowners insurance. So the system is actually doing a number of different things for everybody. Now, the difference with it is that there's actually no contracts involved. It's actually month to month, compared to a lot of other companies out there that actually make you sign a 1 to a 5 year contract and pretty much lock you in. So with this one, it actually gives you that month to month with a peace of mind. It'll also allow you to connect up to 20 devices to the smart app at a time. So compared to a lot of other companies, they actually charge you for adding on additional devices $5 to $10 a month. Now, with this one, it's actually going to give you all of this for only $9.95 a month, to actually run the smart home capabilities and actually have that automation come to life for you. Now, with this one, it actually, the system all in all, it's going to actually save you 23% on your electric bills by reducing that energy consumption that is actually flowing into the home or business. Now, what this is going to do, it pretty much gives you, with the thermostat, the smart sockets, also the Zigbee Wi-Fi capabilities, which you'll actually learn that in a minute. But with all that coming together, that's where the up to 23% really comes from, depending on how big your bill is. Now, with this set in mind, this system is just $469.95. Now, the one that I love the most is actually the Deluxe Kit, because it gives you all of that. Plus, you're going to add on 4 window sensors, 4 door sensors. You're also going to get a temperature sensor, which is actually going to regulate it if you actually, on your schedule, if you put your temperatures at a certain temperature to not go above or below, and they actually start to creep up with the temperature or actually go down towards getting to those levels, it's going to send you a notification to your phone instantly letting you know. Now, you will also get the humidity sensor. Now, what that actually can do is you can set that up in your attic. And for instance, if you ever have a hole in your attic or a hole in your roof, and that humidity is actually seeping through, that the sensor is actually going to pick that up. And it's a really good thing, especially for the southern states, like where we are in Florida. We have a major mold problem, especially for how much humidity there actually is down here in Florida. And the temperature sensors will actually pretty much work hand in hand, to where if it does sense the humidity seeping in and the temperature getting to a certain stage towards it actually getting into the red zone, it'll actually let you know as well. So you can actually pretty much help eliminate any mold that actually wants to take effect as well. The sensors do a number of different things on all aspects, just like with your doors, your windows. If you actually open up your door, somebody else opens up your door, you're going to get a signal directly to your phone letting you know. Now, what these devices do with the Zigbee Wi-Fi is that anytime that you're actually opening up the door, the system is going to come to life, send a signal directly to the smart hub, which is going to relay that to your phone, letting you know that the door just opened, and then the device is now going to go back to sleep. And even though that the door is actually still open, by the time you actually go to close it, it's going to wake that system back up, send a signal directly to the hub, and which is going to relay it to your phone, letting you know that the door just now closed. And with the security features coming on with the cameras, it's pretty much going to do the same thing on that aspect, to where if the door sensors do get triggered or the window sensors get triggered, it's also going to turn on a camera, and you're going to have it indoors and outdoors. So there's so many different features that this is going to be able to actually provide for you to have a peace of mind. Now, with this one, it's at the best price of all, which is only $599.95. So for the average price of a brand new smartphone out there, you can now actually take the same smart capabilities and now turn it in and flip it into your home. So with all that set in mind, this is really what the actual app looks like. For the login screen, you're going to be able to control your thermostat, whether you have 1 or 2 of them. You're going to have a page for each one, and you're going to be able to control your temperature. Of course, as everybody knows, you can actually bring it, either raise it or lower it anywhere that you are. You can also manage your schedule. You're going to be able to upload, which is actually in your Skyport, and which you'll actually find that out in a minute. But you can actually manage everything that you actually upload to the thermostat itself from anywhere that you are. So, and you can also manage any bedrooms that have the devices in there. It's pretty much having like everything that there is in your house, you're going to be able to control no matter what you're doing. So with that one, you got the lighting, you have the energy management. You're going to be able to actually follow the live energy usage feed that's coming into your home, which everybody knows with the AC, the HVAC system, that pulls in the most power in your house, really, with anything besides like the cable boxes and game consoles, which is actually really the biggest energy drainers. But other than that, you actually have the AC unit, so that's going to be you're going to be able to follow the energy usage and see how much money you're actually reducing on that as well. And also, of course, the entertainment, any TVs, game consoles, cable boxes, anything that's really pulling in power, you're going to be able to control the security, the peace of mind to know that you're actually actually receiving is savings and also getting a peace of mind of control and security all at the same time. And of course, with the deregulated states up north, you're going to be able to get a price protection as well. So we're going to pretty much have everything under one roof for you. Now, of course, this is actually one of my favorite parts of the system because it's the Skyport, and that's actually giving you a back office, so to speak, to your thermostat, which is where you're going to be able to control your schedules. You're going to be able to control your energy usage in a color bar graph. And so which is one of the reasons why it has been rated #1 by Consumer Reports for the easiest do-it-yourself convenience of a thermostat, which is smart like never before. So, and of course, you can actually upload family photos, create slideshows on the thermostat, which is why the nickname is, it thinks it's a digital picture frame. So there is slideshows that you can create with different family photos. You can, if you ever go on vacation, there's different vacation modes. You can actually set it up if you're going to work 9 to 5, going to sleep from 11 o'clock at night to 7 o'clock in the morning. You can actually pretty much get this scheduled to where this system will actually pretty much flip the breaker for you. It's going to help you turn off those energy drainers with the cable boxes, game consoles, everything that has a running light. That's the standby power. That's what we call vampire electricity. It's still pulling power that you're not utilizing. So the system will actually get it to where you can program it to whenever you go to work, it'll shut everything down. And then whenever you can program it to where half an hour before you get back home or wake up, it'll turn everything back on for you like it's been on the whole time, even though it hasn't. So it's very convenient for you, easy to use. It gives you a complete everything tree. It's like I'm surprised you can't play a video game on it. That's how advanced it is. So with that said in mind, also I wanted to actually bring up the Zigbee Wi-Fi because it's pretty much going to be like the next type of Wi-Fi that everybody's going to be utilizing everywhere because it's a very energy efficient type of Wi-Fi compared to what we're utilizing right now. The Wi-Fi that we're actually utilizing right now sends out a constant signal, whether there's a device there to pick up or not. So with the Zigbee Wi-Fi, what it's pretty much going to do is going to help each device and everything that's running off the Zigbee Wi-Fi stay asleep until it's needed to be utilized. So that's one of the reasons why whenever you, like for instance on the door sensor, whenever I explained it earlier, once you actually open up the door, it's going to wake up the device. Once it does what it needs to do to let you know, it goes back to sleep. Compared to a lot of home automation systems out there that still utilize the normal Wi-Fi, to where there's no real savings involved for those with those companies. They all say it's a luxury to be able to have home automation. So with Doug Teskey, with his brilliant move, is that we're going to be able to give everybody the whole thousands of dollars that everybody assumes that it has been like, and now really turn it to more affordable than ever. And toward with the amount that you're actually going to be paying on it, you're going to be able to actually pay it off, and actually it's going to pretty much be investing into you in the long run. Within the first year to year and a half, the amount that you actually pay for the Deluxe, it's going to pay it off with the savings that you're going to receive with the system. If you're receiving up to 23% off of your electric bills just by reducing the consumption, and that's saving you between $20 and $40 a month, you're only paying $9.95 for the app itself. So you're actually putting money back in your pocket where it belongs. So within that first year to year and a half, you're going to be able to have that system paid off, and which means that you pretty much now you always own it outright, but now it's going to be paying you back. So it's going to be pretty much making you money as well with everything put in together. So with really all this set in mind, with this system, it gives you that total control of your home and or business 24/7 from anywhere that you are in the world. The security to know that your home and or business is safe and secure 24/7, and also save around 23% on your electric bills by reducing your energy consumption. All right. So whoever invited you to this call, get back to that person, because not only with this home automation, but there's a lot of different things that are going on with consumer choice marketing that everybody's going to benefit, whether you're a customer or a broker alike. No, doesn't matter. So get back to the person that invited you. It's going to definitely be worth your while. Again, my name is John Williams. If you do have any questions about the system itself, feel free to give me a call, message me, or email me at john@eliteutilitybrokers.com, or the Skype at john.williams19871, or you can get me directly on my cell at 727-657-7642. But other than that, Tide actually does a webinar Wednesdays tomorrow, so you can definitely get on with that as well, see exactly what all this company is all about. But other than that, get back to the person that invited you. And again, I appreciate everybody's time, and back to Tide.